beginning of a video. uh, Beginning now. Alright. So what I have to say is that uh, you know, here in the United States, there's a big problem regarding Apple and I'll explain what I mean by that. It seems to me, undoubtedly to me, absolutely undeniably to me, that people reject they reject any other new form of technology if it is not labeled Apple. They are completely biased, unbelievably biased. Have you seen the commercials? I'm talking about a look at the commercials. In every single commercial where they show a smartphone, it is clearly an iPhone. They have the big iPhone notch in every single one. That notch, big notch, and yet not once can they ever show an Android phone with the smaller notch or the hole punch camera. Not once, only ever the notch. They can show phones. They show phones with no notch at all, no cutout at all, but they still all look like iPhones. Definitely iPhones. But for some reason they edit out the notch. They go through the effort of editing out the notch rather than showing phones with a much smaller notch, because they cannot show any Android phones. It is utterly discriminatory. Now, it would seem to me no one in the United States is capable of saying for a moment, maybe Apple is not the best one. No one is in the United States is capable of thinking of other devices other than Apple devices, and it's utterly crippling everything here. Do you see these commercials? Every single one, every single time a new device is showcased, just once, or there's a few new devices showcased in some ads, they immediately disappear. You see nothing of them again. But in their place, you see a bunch of ads for just mundane things, but then in among those ads are just these stupid ones showing iPhones with the notch. Oh, here's an app, and they show a picture or a graphic of an iPhone with a big notch, or another lame Apple product. No offense. It's all about people cannot regard anything else as more. They don't care about innovation. All that goes through their head, all that they can think is equating Apple with innovation, since they were the first one with the iPhone. So any of their products, their Waymo products, are always innovative. And no more commercials for anything else. No, just Apple. And if any new ads for things that are actually innovative pop up, get rid of them immediately. You can see this extremely clearly in the commercials. I am telling the truth. They disappear, and then there's just all these stupid, mundane ads. These gaudy ads, and then a new Apple product is advertised. Right now, infuriatingly, it's the iMac. The iMac. A desktop monitor with a huge bezel at the bottom still in the year 2021. And they don't need to extol any of its quote-unquote innovative characteristics, because everyone loves Apple in this country and will think anything Apple makes is innovative. So they just show the iMacs and say, oh, you can get them in different colors. Wow, with a big bezel. How long has it been since the last ad for a desktop monitor? No other company would advertise a desktop monitor anymore, but of course now Apple comes out with a new one, because everyone is incapable of thinking that anything could be more innovative than Apple. Whatever Apple makes, even a big a monitor with a huge bezel in the year 2021. I am telling the truth. You watch the commercials. The commercials. I am at my wit's end, my absolute wit's end about it. I cannot take this anymore. I have to move out of this country to a country that prefers Android. Obviously, the Android things are more innovative. But all these Apple fans, they do not care about new technology. Only ever Apple. with and Apple has such an undue distinction all the time. Oh, there's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And Android Auto is all the other phones, basically. But for some reason, no, Apple is unique. Apple is in a category of its own. iOS and Android, just one company versus all the other ones. This ridiculous fixation on Apple in the United States. Now, if you're fans of Android, then maybe, just maybe, you might sympathize with what I'm saying. If you open your eyes and watch these commercials, where every single time they show a smartphone, it's an iPhone, or either it looks like an iPhone, but they went to the effort of editing out the notch instead of just showing, hey, maybe you thinking, that maybe they don't want the notch, but There are no other phones that have a smaller notch, and we don't think, so let's just show it with the iPhone as if it didn't have the notch. So, people in this country are so crippled in this Apple, I'm sorry to say, stupor. They're thinking that Apple is the only thing that's innovative because they came up with the iPhone, the one staple of 21st century technology. They cannot think beyond that whatsoever. Even the original iPhone, the iPhone SE, the new iPhone SE with a huge bezel, still they call it amazing. These stupid ads, some of them. It's utterly outrageous. People in this country, in the United States, not once have I seen a person wearing a wireless earbud other than an AirPod. Can you not see that is messed up? Every single person who buys a wireless earbud has to buy the AirPod. Not once have I seen anyone wearing a wireless earbud other than the AirPod. It's either the AirPods or a wired earbud, which is just ancient technology. But no, Apple, this fixation. I am telling you the truth, and something has to be done about it already. I cannot take this anymore. So, I would appreciate your feedback on that.